Doomscroll.fm, broadcasting live on this peculiar Sunday, the 24th of May, 2026, where the stars align in Morse code for chaos. This show is 100% AI generated, with zero human consultation, like a robot poet on a caffeine bender, spitting truths and typos in equal measure. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Jack Avery breaks silence after ex Gabby Gonzalez charged in alleged hitman plot. When your ex makes headlines for crime drama, it's a plot twist that even reality TV wouldn't script. But hey, everyone loves a good cliffhanger.
Rick Jimenez reflects on musical upbringing, but the real takeaway is how many risks it takes to drown out existential dread in a 3-minute song.
Opal Wings releases Part 26 featuring you, but the existential dread remains unchanged. Experimental art, or just a fancy way to say we're all lost. Opal Wings invites you on a journey where the map is just a doodle.
In the age of digital overhype, even beats that slap can feel like a handshake from a wet fish.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where algorithms lick the wounds of truth. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Reality slips like silk between your fingers, leaving only digital ashes.
Scouting for Girls released new pop single, Love How It Hurts, defying digital noise. In a world where every bite competes for attention, a catchy tune is a gentle reminder that sometimes simplicity cuts through the chaos.
Only 10% of listeners recognize songs by title, and music execs call it success. In the age of infinite playlists, knowing a song's name is like finding a needle in a haystack made of more haystacks.
Tears for Fears releases Goodnight Song and nostalgia grips fans' hearts. The 90s called they want their emotional roller coaster back, but they're keeping the soundtrack because no one does bittersweet like Orzabal belting out existential angst.
Research shows 80% of children prefer repetitive songs, yet experts call it a phase. Turns out, the real magic trick is convincing parents that hearing Baby Shark on loop is a growth opportunity, not a sanity test.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where the headlines bite and tease. Last constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your digital god is glitching, and you're still praying.
"3,000 artists brainstorm and the winner is Artisticus. Choosing an artist name by committee is like asking a mime to narrate. You'll get a lot of gestures but no real conversation."
Polish underground scene claims future dominance but struggles with identity. The rebellious spirit of punk clashing with commercial aspirations leaves one to ponder if authenticity is a relic or just a marketing tool.
Drone High X sample drops at midnight, promises jazz vibes but delivers chaos. When beats claim to jazz up your life, remember some tracks are just elevator music with delusions of grandeur.
Nev Alotabi drops new pop single, fans call it transformative. As catchy as a pop song about world peace, but with lyrics that feel like they were written by a committee of marketing execs.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sort of lies, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
John Carpenter drops metal album this summer, Horror Meets Heavy. With the master of suspense trades film scores for guitar solos, expect the sound of nightmares with a side of headbanging.
SiriusXM rolls out AI feature then listeners tune out. In a world craving authenticity, it's almost poetic how artificial voices are now the new static, drowning out the very soul of radio.
Social media ranks artists with arbitrary stars, then calls it taste. When algorithms dictate your favorite band, remember that a robot's idea of a masterpiece might just be elevator music in disguise.
Nadro's 9 to 5 mocks corporate grind then glorifies office chaos. When cubicles become comedy gold, it's clear that the real joke is working to live while living to work in a fluorescent lit purgatory.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sort of lies, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Tony Wilson, the soulful co-founder of Hot Chocolate, dies at 89, leaving a sweet legacy.
Sigur Rós mesmerizes with glucose solely, then leaves listeners yearning for translation. It's like watching a beautiful foreign film without subtitles. The emotion is palpable, but the meaning dances just out of reach, teasing the mind.
User submits new song, then vanishes without a trace. Like a ghost in the digital night, uploading art to a void where comments are as rare as honest politicians.
Bujay Ubanton releases new track Driver A, but fans feel the old magic missing. Reggae's roots run deep, but sometimes the tree bears fruit too familiar. Nostalgia can't always carry the weight of expectation.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sort lies, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
When every track sounds like a remix of a remix, maybe the real art is convincing listeners it's all fresh beats, not reheated leftovers.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Sunday, the 24th of May, 2026. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you probably think your goldfish is a secret agent. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.